Hi guys and welcome back to the channel. Guys, we're going to be seeing a video today. This is titled How Russian Truckers Survive the Winter. All right, this is going to be my absolute first time checking out Russian truckers. If you're curious and excited to see what this video is about, please subscribe. And if you find this video interesting, do us like, share, and subscribe. All right, so guys, let's jump in.
Could you survive driving through minus 50 degrees Celsius blizzards? For Russian truckers, this is just another day at work. They navigate roads buried under snowdrifts, ice-covered rivers, and extreme isolation, sometimes for weeks. What makes these truckers so resilient? How do they keep their rigs running, find their way when roads vanish under snow, and stay alive when help is hours or even days away? Let's dive into the incredible world of Russian winter truckers, where survival isn't just about driving, it's about mastering nature itself. What would you do if your truck broke down here?
Wow.
Before we dive into their survival tricks, let's understand just how unforgiving Russian winters can be. Russia isn't just cold, it's downright unforgiving. Imagine temperatures dipping to a mind-numbing minus 50 degrees Celsius, or even lower. That's the kind of weather Russian truckers face regularly. Roads are hidden beneath thick layers of snowdrifts, black ice making every turn a potential disaster. Even in the middle of this frozen expanse, these truckers make their way across vast Siberian landscapes, where the nearest town could be hundreds of miles away. In these conditions, a breakdown isn't just an inconvenience, it's a fight for survival. In the remote corners of Russia, help may not arrive for days. It's a dangerous game and one that requires more than just a sturdy truck. It takes skill, determination, and some serious guts. These truckers are more than drivers.
Okay, I would love to ask those questions. These trucks shown in this video, are they like Russian produced truck? Like, are they produced in Russia? All right, or it's just other brands that are being driven in Russia? Let me know in the comment section. Okay, this is absolutely my first time checking out this video, and I'm just wondering if Russia also have their own trucks, or let me know in the comment section. All right, I really would love to see how they are going to navigate this weather conditions. Like, I really can't wait to see. I really would love to see it.
They're survivalists. Here's the gear that keeps them alive. So how do these truckers survive such harsh conditions? Let's break it down. It all comes down to gear.
Maybe they're specially built for
First up, insulated
winter
clothing.
Maybe
these
winter
drivers
trucks?
aren't messing around. Thermal gloves, heavy-duty boots, and multiple layers of clothing are essential. It's the only way they can keep warm, even when they're sitting in the cab for hours on end. But that's not all. They rely on portable heaters to keep their cabins warm enough to sleep in, and when they're stuck, emergency sleeping bags are a lifesaver. Food? They always have survival packs ready, ensuring they have enough to eat if they get stuck on the road for longer than planned. And let's not forget about the snow shovels, fuel additives, spare parts, and tire chains. These truckers come prepared for anything, because when you're miles away from help, improvisation is key. These aren't your average trucks. They're engineered to conquer the frozen tundra. Now let's talk about the trucks. Russian truckers aren't driving any ordinary rigs. They're behind the wheel of machines designed.
I also have a question to ask, like, are these truckers also trained mechanics? Should I call them mechanics? Like, what if they have a breakdown in this kind of condition and help is not coming fast? Are they really trained to like be able to fix some of these things like independently? So let me know in the comment section, all right?
And specifically to handle the brutal conditions of Siberia. The KAMAZ, Ural, and MAZ trucks are the go-to options. These trucks are built with powerful engines that can start in sub-zero temperatures. The fuel systems? They're specially modified to prevent freezing. Snow chains and reinforced suspensions ensure that these trucks can tackle the deep snow and ice with ease, while traction systems allow them to maintain control even in the most treacherous conditions. KAMAZ, in particular, is known for its domination in the Dakar Rally, proving that these trucks are as tough as they come. Built for the wilderness, these trucks are just as much a survival tool as they are a means of transport. Driving through snowstorms and frozen rivers isn't just tough, it's an art. Driving in these conditions isn't just about having the right equipment, it's about using the right techniques. For Russian truckers, slow acceleration and braking are crucial to avoid skidding on the icy roads. When the weather is this extreme, there's no room for sudden moves. Every maneuver must be calculated. And then there are the snow chains. When the ice gets thick, these chains provide the grip truckers need to keep moving. They're a vital tool for driving through Siberia's frozen highways. But the real challenge comes when truckers need to navigate frozen rivers. How do they know the ice will hold their weight? Experienced drivers assess the ice thickness, carefully choosing where to cross. One wrong move and the truck could plunge into the icy depths below. It's not just about surviving, it's about making a living in the harshest conditions. A day in the life of a Russian trucker can be incredibly tough. Early mornings are spent preparing the rig, checking the truck's fuel, making sure everything's running smoothly. But the real challenge? Surviving the journey. In between driving shifts, truckers have to eat and rest in their trucks. Cabin life isn't glamorous. It's about staying warm and staying safe. Many of them keep in touch with fellow truckers using walkie-talkies to exchange updates on road conditions and share tips for handling dangerous stretches of road. In a place where communication with the outside world is sparse, these radio conversations are often a lifeline, allowing truckers to work together and help each other in case of an emergency. Did you know some truckers drive on frozen rivers that hold entire rigs? Or that Russia's longest routes stretch thousands of miles through pure snow? Now let's add a little fun to the mix. Russian truckers often rely on frozen rivers as makeshift highways. And no, this isn't a joke, it's a real part of the job. The ice roads that form in the winter months are vital for transporting goods and supplies to remote villages that are otherwise cut off. Here's another fascinating tidbit. Some routes can take weeks to complete because of extreme delays due to weather conditions or accidents. And it's not just any truckers who dominate these roads. KAMAZ trucks are the go-to vehicles. They're the top choice because of their incredible durability and off-road capabilities, which make them perfectly suited to the harsh Siberian landscape. When the temperature drops, staying warm isn't just comfort, it's survival. Staying warm and safe in these extreme conditions is all about strategy. One trick truckers use to avoid freezing is to keep their engine running as long as possible. This ensures that the truck stays warm and that they don't risk being stranded with a frozen engine. When they're ready to eat, they cook meals using portable stoves inside the truck. Parking techniques also play a role in safety. By positioning their trucks with the wind at their back, they can shield themselves from the worst of the cold. What would you do if your truck broke down in the middle of a blizzard? Even the most prepared truckers can face setbacks in the Siberian wilderness. What happens when things go wrong? Let's just say it's not pretty. Breakdowns in these isolated regions can be deadly. Getting stuck in snow or losing traction is a real risk, and truckers often have to rely on each other to get out of sticky situations. They repair their rigs with the limited supplies they carry, sometimes having to get creative with fixes. One thing is certain, Russian truckers are some of the most resourceful drivers on the planet. They don't have the luxury of waiting for a tow truck to come to the rescue. They take matters into their own hands and make sure they get the job done, no matter the odds. So, could you handle driving through Russia's deadly winter roads? What's the coldest weather you've ever faced? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this incredible journey into the world of Russian truckers and want more stories about life on the edge, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more amazing content. Until next time, stay warm and safe and keep driving toward adventure.
Oh, wow. This is really interesting. All right. I had a great time checking out these truckers' video and their survival skills. All right. So this is really wonderful. I think the KAMAZ truck is one of the best that is listed in this video. All right. Let me know in the comment section, which of these trucks do you think is the strongest, which of these trucks are more reliable when it comes to like conditions like this. Okay, and if you're a trucker, let us know in the comment section your experiences. Let us know some of the challenges that you have encountered on such conditions. All right, thank you for suggesting this, and see you guys on my next one. Bye.